What is up, Facebook? What's happening? All right, I haven't put out a video in a little while because I just haven't put out a video in a little while. Haven't run in the morning. Been lifting weights at the end of the day. I've been waking up mad early trying to get to work. Everything kind of shifted and changed on me. When we first started this project, it was up in the morning, running hard. I didn't care, 10 degrees, all that kind of stuff, because my work schedule was different. Then all of a sudden, once we started this, about a week and a half in, my job, graciously enough, kind of opened the floodgates on overtime. So I had to jump all over that, and I have been at work later than usual, or trying to get to work earlier than usual, which I haven't really physically figured how to factor in yet and manage my time too properly with that. So that's on me. But trust me, when I'm not out there running in the morning sending you a video, I'm in the dungeon in the middle of the night in the freezing cold because I ran out of propane, lifting weights, doing 5x5s on the cable gym, which, by the way, is up for sale, $150. I've pretty much killed the rack on every movement you could make, so I'm looking for something a little bigger, a little heavier. Just throw it out there. Mossy Cable Gym, $150 in pretty primo condition. But aside from everything, big things. Christine's day this morning was day one for my wife back in the gym. And I mean the local gym in our town, not in the dungeon yet. We're going to get her there, though. We're going to get her lifting. We're going to get her squatting, because I know she loves that shit. She loves showing people how fucking strong she is. But day one, back in the gym for her. And I'm excited about it because my wife battles more than staying in shape. There are things that she has in her mind and in her brain that weight is a huge problem, both physically and mentally. So she's fighting it on two fronts. So anybody out there that's just like, oh, I don't know if I can get the motivation to get it done, or I don't know if I get this, or I don't know if I want to put in the work. Hopefully when we incorporate my wife into these videos and whatnot, let her be an inspiration for you. Two fronts she's fighting on. She's fighting it in her brain, and she's fighting it physically. The medications that she takes kind of slow her down. She works nights, long nights. Hard work. She's not, I'm not going to throw her job out there. All of you who know her know what she does. All of you who don't know her personally can easily find out what she does. I'm not going to post it in the video. But she's out there. She's not behind a desk. She's not, standing around all day. My wife works 8 hours a day. She earns her money. So put that on top of everything else. Again, all of you who know her know her brain, know her history, and all that kind of stuff. So it's nothing tragic, it's nothing incredible, but she has one more obstacle than most of us have as far as motivation and whatnot. And she's out there. Today was her first day in the gym. I specifically did not go. She asked me to go with her, and honey, I love you, thank you. But just like when she asked me to teach her how to ride a motorcycle, I said, because what I do for me with certain things with my wife may not be good for her. So the last person she needed to teach her to ride a motorcycle was this guy. And right now, the last thing that she needed was me going to the gym with her. She met with a trainer. She's working with a guy. And she came home very excited. I got the text as soon as she was done that, she was pushed beyond where she thought she had to stop. So right there, I'm great with that. To me, that's an awesome day, because nothing matters. The reps don't count until you don't want to do anymore. All right, anybody can do one pull-up, and one pull-up doesn't change your life. Well, actually, one pull-up does change your life, but it's really not going to change your body. But when you do 100 pull-ups and you're dead and your arms are falling off and your elbows are on fire and the tendonitis is flared up and everything's hurting, and you do the 101 pull-up, that 101 pull-up is the one that's changed your body. So very, very, very excited. My wife is back in it, back working, back in the gym. Super, super, super excited. So thank God, because I signed her up for it. I thought she was going to kill me, but unfortunately I know my wife. I had to do it. If I didn't do it, we would have never got back there this soon. So very super excited. That gives me the energy to charge back up again and do what I'm doing. There's no doubt. I feed off my wife. My wife he's in a bad mood, and it has nothing to do with me, I will ruin my day, her day, the house's day, the dog's day. That's just the way it is. So I feed off my wife. When my wife is doing something like this, I want to hammer it, because I can't wait till we get her in the dungeon, and then we get a squat and we get a bench pressing, because she thinks she can't do it, and I know for a fact that she can. If you could pick up a 95-pound dog that we have, all right, you can deadlift 135 pounds, baby. So that's coming. That's going to be in the future. But right now, I am so proud of my wife. She's back in it. She's back in the game. And you want to, when she gets into these videos and I start taking some snapshots and we start doing some videos together, and you start seeing her, and then you start seeing the transformation and the strength and the willpower, I'm telling you, unbelievable. Bigger than any motivational video speaker you're going to watch, and she undersells herself like you wouldn't believe. It's unreal. So excited about that. Number 2, the My Friend Frank project. About a month ago, it's not about a month ago, let's say about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, I started the My Friend Frank project. And that is for my buddy Frank Castle, which isn't his real name. Frank Castle on Facebook. All right, the guy's a retired vet. He just lost his German Shepherd, had to put him down. His bike's been down for about 2 years due to financial constraints, this, that, and everything. Hey, like we say, life gets in the way every day. This guy had life get in the way a little bit more than every day. It is what it is. He's a vet. He's a combat veteran. He's a PTSD survivor. He's a metal bender, which is pretty fucking cool. In the summertime, I can't wait to get him in some videos and watch the strength of this man. It's amazing. This is the dude in one of the videos I told you. Keep an eye on him. If you find him on Facebook, check out his Facebook page. This guy does push-ups with his feet in the sink to do incline push-ups. All right, so he's dedicated. But the project, My Friend Frank, is his bike is down. Now I ride. I have friends that ride, and to me, riding a motorcycle is doing something that a lot of people can't do. You either know how to do it or you don't. You can be taught how to do it, but you're not going to be the same as somebody who just doesn't. And it's a community, all right? Whether you ride a scooter Vespa down the block, or you ride a Hayabusa, or you ride a gigantic dresser Harley, or you built it your fucking self, it doesn't matter. That's how I come at it. Why do I come at it that way? Because it's still 2 wheels on the ground. It still takes some skill that most people don't have to do. And no matter what you're on, we all lose the same battle with a fucking car if somebody doesn't know what they're doing. Plain and simple. So, with that being said, now, most of you watching this video know me very well. I don't give a shit if the world burns. I don't fucking like people. I don't get along with people. I know a lot of people. I don't have a lot of friends. Frank Castle is a man that I know through Facebook, through common people that I know in person, through mutual friends, and I've never met this man. I've never physically breathed the same air as this man, and I've never shook this man's hand. But here's the connection. This man has a bike. It's down. I've seen pictures of it, and I know he wants to get back on it. So you know what? I made a decision to start a little GoFundMe to try and get this man going. Get the bike re-registered, get it all registered up, take it to my house and pick it up. I know, Jimmy, you're going to help me with that. Pick it up. We're going to bring it to the house. We're going to shoot some videos of tuning this thing up. I don't think it's in that bad a shape. I've seen it. It was running when he set it up in the garage. So we're going to throw a battery in it. We're going to change the oil. We're going to swap the plugs. We're going to clean some stuff up. Then after we get it all fired up, we're going to get it inspected. We're going to check out what else it needs. I think Frank says it needs tires. We'll figure out a way to get them, buddy. And we're going to shoot videos of all of that, of everybody hanging out. And then we're going to shoot the video when we give Frank back his bike. So it's super excited. A lot of things happening. A lot of good things happening. A lot of positive feelings. Except for right now. I'm going to dive into my life right now. I'm on the Wantagh Parkway again. And look, no hands on the wheel. Why? I'm at a complete stop. 0 on the fucking speedometer. A complete stop. Frank Castle, I know you're going to appreciate this because I seen your pictures of the fucking Southern State Parkway and the expressways. You do the same thing, brother. So, yeah, complete stop. Oh, wait, we're moving again. I'm at the 10 miles, 20 miles an hour. So, you know, it rained a little bit all around and there's some snow on the ground, which means every moron on the fucking road has no idea what to do. But I digress. back to the My Friend Frank project. So that's what I'm looking to do. And maybe when we get Frank back up on the road and we get Frank riding, we get him back in to win. Maybe that'll help his brain. Maybe that'll help him how he thinks about things. Maybe that'll be able to take the stress off of what he's got going on up here. He's a vet. Thank you for your service, Frank. Big time. Everything that you've done. So, and it was just a decision. The man did not ask me for help. I want that to be known. He didn't reach out. He didn't say anything. He didn't put it out there that he wanted to get back and riding. He didn't say anything about that. I saw a picture of him in his vest. I saw a picture of his scoot. I asked where the hell it is and why I don't see him on it. He told me, and I made the decision that I'm going to help that brother out. Plain and simple. And that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited over that. I finally let it out of the bag. I was trying to keep it a secret from him. But I finally let it out the bag because he lost his pooch that he had to put down. And I figured, you know what? The man needs some good news. Here's the good news. I'm coming to help you, buddy. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can guarantee you when this hellacious, shit-ass, Armageddon, worst place in the world to fucking live, northeastern snow, frozen fuck rain is over, and we score those 3 weeks of good weather that we get living on Long Island, you'll have your scoot, you'll be on it, you'll be riding it, man. I promise you that one way or the other. I got my buddy Jimmy, he's gonna help me out. The man is astronomical. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The guy threw a $400 fucking headlight in my bike one night when I went to his bathroom to take a leak when I was changing my oil at his house. These are the kind of people that I want to be around. Unbelievable, man. Love the guy. Ride with the guy. Going on vacation with the man. Love it. So, that's the project we have going on. Sweetheart, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm amped. I love it that you're back, that you're working hard. I can't wait to see what you crush. I can't wait to see how you go even beyond what you did last time when we were in the gym. I can't wait to see it. Excited. Patience. Patience. Everybody patience. I got to get back on having patience too. So, I don't know if I'm lifting tonight. I got my buddy Jared coming over. I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. He's coming over to hang out and chill. So I don't know if I'm going to get out there. But I know I got to move a bunch of stuff around because I got a workbench coming from my buddy Jimmy. So, a lot of good things happening. A lot of stuff going on. Stay tuned to the videos. If you see the link on the page for the GoFundMe, listen, $5, guys. $5, man. $5. Put some vet back on his bike. Helps him out. Maybe a couple of you get together. $5 from 6-7 people. Boom. Pays for his inspection. Yeah, you know, pays for a quart of oil to throw in the dude's bike. You know, and again, he's not asking you. I'm putting it out there. You may not know that guy, but you know me. So, excuse the shakiness of this Chinese made in China $4 phone holder. So, I'm excited. I got to get to work. I got to try and stay excited throughout the day at work. It's going to be a long day probably. It's freezing fucking cold, and usually in this kind of weather, everything goes to shit. But it is what it is. Again, wife is back in the gym. Can't wait to start getting her into videos. She's going to be killing it. You have no idea. She will be tearing it up. She is going to be a fucking form of inspiration for you people out there in these videos. I promise you of that. Frank Castle, My Friend Frank project. It's time to get that scoot up and running, and we're going to have you back in it. Pull in the fucking driveway. Holy shit, man. And that's it.